Hey, welcome to AntLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we are going to play Bob Ross's
The Art of Chill.
Of Chill.
I want to hold it up to my head.
Of course you do.
Do it cool.
No. All right.
How about now?
You can put it down anytime now. All right.
All right, so Bob Ross Art of Chill board game is a really set collection game for 2 to 4 players. Designed by Prospero Hall and published by Big G Creative. Plays in about 30 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to take this to the table and show you how it plays.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the table. Here we have Bob Ross's Art of Chill board game.
The board game.
The board game. Set up for 2 players.
Not the PBS show.
Not the PBS show. So, what is this game all about? So, basically, we're all little Bob Rosses trying to...
No, we're like the little old lady sitting at home trying to beat Bob Ross.
We're not really beating him. There's no real competition in this. This is all about chill. Who can get the most chill, right? So, we're basically painting along with Bob Ross. Right. And we're trying to recreate one of his many masterpieces, using his famous deck of colors, right?
Yes.
So we're going to each have our own little paint palette here, and there's 2 separate sections of the paint palette. We'll explain how that works. But most importantly, up top you have what is referred to as the chill meter, and this is really your scoring track where we're trying to achieve ultimate chill.
Yes.
So the first person, the big chill, the first person to achieve full chill basically wins the game. But we'll be painting alongside Bob the entire time, as represented by this little bobhead meeple. Over here we have a number of different components. So in the upper left you'll see we have 4 of these technique cards. Those are going to be, they can be drafted for bonuses, for bonus points, depending on whether or not you're able to paint a picture using either of those colors or those tools. We'll show you how to acquire those later on. The first thing we need to do to finish setting this up, though, is getting a painting on the board.
Okay.
Right? On the easel. So over here we have an easel, and we select one of the many beautiful Bob Ross paintings. This is one of my
favorites, personally.
Yes. So here we have this wonderful waterfall picture, and there's 3 different parts or elements to this painting that we're each going to have to paint. First person. Well, they're features. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So the first person to completely paint these features is going to complete the painting, and we'll move on to another one. All the while gaining chill. In order to paint a picture, you're just going to need to have the 3 colors in your palette, as well as the tool in your hand. Play them all, and you'll score points. Meanwhile, Bob is also going to be painting this picture with us, so he'll be moving along the board depending on where the action die lands every round. We'll be drawing from the chill deck, which will tell us what Bob's actually going to do and what other bonuses we're going to have. Over here we have our art supplies. You can't make fine art without art supplies, right? These are all Bob Ross labeled art supplies, by the way. And
available at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I'm sure. So what we do is, to start the games, we each get 3 of these cards to start. And this is our own personal hand. There is a supply of 4 that can be drafted and used for either their color or the art brush, which is either a 1-inch brush, a 2-inch brush, a palette knife, or a fan brush. The 4 basic tools of Bob Ross. Meanwhile, on this track, as Bob goes ahead, there are these different features. If you are able to complete the feature before Bob does, you get these bonus chill points awarded to you. Right? So that's basically it. We're going to take turns. Everybody starts by rolling the die, and depending on what symbol shows up, we're going to have different options. At that point, we're then going to take 3 different actions. You can repeat the same action, or do totally different actions. Our actions are simply drawing a card from the art supply, or drawing one blind, applying paint to your palette, so playing a paint down onto your palette, washing your palette clean of paints, because if you start working on something and you want to change, you can't just undo that. You have to clean it off and then start from new, because you can't paint a feature if your palette has a color mixed with a different color that isn't part of that feature.
Of course, because then you get a completely different color.
Exactly. We could use an action to sweep the supply cards clean and reset them. Earning a technique card, you just have to discard 2 cards from your hand that match the element of the technique card. So, for example, if I wanted the cadmium orange, I would need to discard 2 cadmium orange cards, and I can gain that. And I'll have that for the rest of the game, and I'll gain an extra chill point every time I paint with cadmium orange because I've mastered the technique.
You've mastered cadmium.
Yes. And finally, the last action you can take is painting the picture. If you have all of this, the paint on your palette and you have the appropriate tool, you can turn them in for points and go up the chill meter. So that's it in a nutshell. I think we are ready to move on and start painting this beautiful work of art.
Yes. All right.
All right, so if you'd like to lead us off.
All right. Roll this dice.
Roll the Bob die. Oh, we
hand.
have a hand. So the hand is you may take 1 action, and this does not count against your 3 actions you'll
So I
get
just
to take
get a
after.
bonus action.
So it's a free action that you take right now.
All right. I think I will take. The options are just endless here.
They are.
All right, for my free action, I'm going to take this Van Dyke Brown.
Okay. So now you get 3 actions, 3 player actions right now.
All right, great.
For those of you watching, there are wild paint cards that come out of the art supplies. If it so happens to be in the offer, that will actually cost you 2 of your 3 actions to draft that.
Yes, nothing out there. All right, I'm going to put down a little Van Dyke Brown on the palette
Okay.
for my first action. For my second action, I'm going to pick up some sap green. And for my third action, I'm going to pick up some more Van Dyke Brown.
All right, so you're done?
Yep.
Excellent. I will take the die, and I will begin my turn. So we have the Bob Ross head. So what does that mean? We draw from the chill deck. And do not move Bob forward. He's just chilling.
Perfect.
So, and they all have these wonderful little quotes. Artists are expected to be a little different. That's so good. All right, so Bob's not going to move. Normally, every time you draw from the chill deck, Bob advances. He goes and paints one of the, starts painting some of the features. But looks like he's just going to chill for right now. So, so I don't get any bonus actions or anything. I just have to get my normal 3. So I'll spend 2 of my 3 actions and take this any color paint. And I have 1 more action left, and I think, I'm going to go ahead and play this phthalo blue onto my palette. So that's my 3rd action.
Okay.
All right. What do you got? Oh, another Bob head.
There's so many Bobs on this die.
Yeah, he's a busy painter.
When this card is revealed, all players may draw an art supplies card for each technique card they have.
Oh, don't have any technique cards.
Too early. All right, and Bob moves.
All right.
He's getting closer to painting
So he's
Almighty Mountains.
Oh, so what do we have here? So yeah, we have the Almighty Mountains, we have the wondrous water, and the happy little trees.
All right. I'm going to put down a little sap green
Okay.
on my palette, and also a little bit of phthalo blue. And for my third action, I'm going to go ahead and trade in both of these. So these both have colors, but then they also have a 2-inch brush. So I'm going to trade these 2 2-inch brush features in, or whatever they are, for a 2-inch bruch.
So
Tools.
technique.
Technique, right.
All right. So
I'm like a pro with the 2-inch brush now.
you are. So that was your 3rd.
Yep.
All
And
right.
that's it.
So it's my turn. Let's roll the die. Oh, okay. So I get to draw a card from the deck, which is nice. What do I want to do here? So many choices. I think... Oh, I don't really like any of those colors out right now, to be honest. And I'd hate to waste an action drafting it. So I'm going to go ahead and play... God, that's tough. Blue... Man, this is even worse. Okay, so...
This is a tough painting.
Yeah, I'm
there's
going to go ahead
no red, there's no orange.
I'll draft this for my first action. I'm going to play for my second action this any color, and I'm going to make it green. All right, sap green. And with sap green, phthalo blue, and a 2-inch brush, I'm going to go ahead and paint the Almighty Mountains.
Very nice.
Right? So you get points for how many paints or how many colors are in that painting, that part of the painting, and that's 2. So I'm going to get 2 chill points for that. I'm also going to earn 1 extra chill point because I finished it before Bob. And then since I was the first to paint the Almighty Mountains, I get an additional 2 points.
You're
of
so
chill
right now.
because right now I am maximum chill. So that's my turn.
All right. Okay.
And that's how you paint a feature.
Very good. The hand.
Ooh, so you get an extra action this turn.
Nice. Perfect. Okay, I am going to wipe this.
Okay. Yeah, those are bad colors for this painting.
Yeah, they're all bad colors for this one. And some more cadmium orange.
Oh my god.
Gosh, cadmium. All right. Great. I'm going to pick up this titanium white.
Titanium white.
My first action. This is not good.
No, it's not.
This is awful.
Okay.
That was my first action. I'll pick up some more sap green. What do I have? One more move?
Mm-hmm.
Just pick up some cadmium orange.
Okay.
Like swimming in cadmium orange.
Seriously.
Right now. All right. Yep.
All right. Free action. So with my free action, I'll just take paint from the supply deck. Wow, so much
Did
titanium.
we shuffle this from our last game?
I shuffled it a lot, actually.
So many whites.
So now for my first action, I'm going to play some cadmium yellow. For my second action, I'll play some Van Dyke brown. For my third action, I'm actually going to just draw from the supply deck. All right. And that's my turn.
Bob.
Oh, Bob. What's he going to do?
All right. Once per turn, players may sweep the face-up art supplies as a free action. That's great.
Okay.
That is wonderful. All right, and I will do that. So I'll sweep these.
Bob's almost complete with his Almighty Mountains.
He really is, I know. I don't have what I need. This is not good. All right, so that was a free action, correct? So I get 3 more actions. All right, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna have to wipe these again. This is ridiculous.
Wow, so your first action is to wipe the paint.
Yes. All right, so second action, I'm going to take this cadmium orange.
All right.
Third action will be all right, for my third action, I'm going to trade in these 2 cadmium orange for the...
Actually, you know what? For drafting the first one, you're going to get 2 points.
Oh, that's right.
And then drafting the second one, you get 2 more.
points.
So as soon as you
I forgot.
get a technique, you gain 2 points immediately. So you're up to 4 points.
I'm just mastering like cadmium orange right now. It's like swimming in it.
So you're done?
Yeah.
Man.
Ridiculous.
All right, Bob Rosshead. Do not move Bob forward.
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling. Oh, so he doesn't move forward. So the mountains are still available.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to draft the bright red. I'm going to place this down as sap green.
Goodness.
And I'm going to use this brush to paint happy little trees. So that's going to be a 3-pointer for me.
Okay.
No bonus for the trees, but 2 more for being the first to paint happy little trees. All right. It's my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Bob.
man.
Once per turn, players may sweep the face-up art supply.
Ah, so you can do that again.
Okay.
And he's going to move forward. So now he's painted.
He has painted the
Almighty
Mountains. So we can still paint them, we just don't get a bonus. Well, you already painted them. So.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. I'm going to put down some titanium white and put down this brush. And with all of these, I'm going to paint the wondrous water. Right?
Yes.
So if you're looking at it like I wasn't going to paint the wondrous water.
That's good. So yeah, that's going to be 4 points because
Yes.
there's 4 colors, plus 2 more for
being
the Bob
being
bonus,
Bob,
and
then
2 more.
for being
So that was a
first.
huge.
I know. I was going for the water because I
portion, yeah.
didn't know how the mountains were going to be available or not. But it kind of clogged me up because I couldn't really use these paints for anything else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
Whoops.
So that was your first action?
That was my second action.
Second
so actually
action?
one more action.
Okay.
And I'll just take some phthalo blue. Oh, and actually, I get another point because I used a 2-inch brush.
Was that paint?
No,
No,
I
that
didn't
wasn't
use a
1-inch
2-inch
brush
It was
painting.
one inch brush.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was trying to get some points.
I'm always cheating. I gotta watch you.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn. Oh, palette. So I can play a paint free to my palette from my hand. So I will do that. I'll put some phthalo white down.
Some phthalo white.
Titanium white, I'm sorry. Some titanium white. And I will... so no bob head this turn. So I'm going to just start grabbing some colors here. So I'll take some sap green. What do I need? Oof. Okay, so as my free action, I'm going to wipe this.
Okay.
All right, so I still have 2 more actions.
So much sap green.
Yeah, his supplies really aren't working for me. So second action, I'll take that. Third action, I'll take that. All right, your turn.
All right. This is a long painting.
Bobhead.
Bob.
What do we have?
Earn 1 extra chill point if you paint a feature with sap green.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. And Bob does move forward.
He does.
So wondrous water, he has completed.
No bonus. Man, he's just... Now, if Bob finishes the painting before us, it doesn't matter. He just ends the painting, and we... So basically, everything on our palettes is could be waste, depending on what the next feature painting is. Because it may not have the right colors.
Right. All right, I'm going to pick up some of this titanium white. So much sap green.
Wow.
And then my second action, I'll put down my sap green and my phthalo blue.
All right. Oh, nice. So I'll put down some Van Dyke Brown as my free action, my free palette action. I will put down for my second action. No, my first action is sap green, right? My second action will be to put down phthalo blue, and my third action will be to paint the wondrous waters.
Oh, okay.
So that's 4 points.
All right.
Plus 1 for being the second to paint the wondrous waters, right? So you give me the extra 1. And that actually, I actually completed the painting.
You did. So this is unfortunate.
It is. So what we do is
I just spent so long on my water.
all of our tokens come back. The painting gets removed from the palette.
And we wipe our palettes.
Do we?
I think we do.
I don't think we do.
Oh, no?
Nope.
Okay. I thought that I had to wipe my palette.
No.
That's why I was so upset.
Well, it only is bad if you don't have those colors here, right? So
Right.
here's our next painting, a nice mountain lake painting with trees. All right, so Bob goes back into position. And that was my third action. If I had any more actions, I would get to continue with my turn. All this does is kind of just reset the painting. And then we're going to move on to, so now it's Francis' turn. You can start us off.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, that's a good
Plus
card. I like that die roll. Well, now you saw what I'm getting.
Maybe, or maybe it'll come out in the
wash.
Oh man, all right. Let's see.
So this is where, like, if you get lucky because you have blue and green, for example, but say she had brown on her palette too, like blue, green, and brown, that wouldn't be used in any of these features, so you essentially have to wipe that palette clean because it can't be used. As long as they're all in this section, in the same section. Like if you had a green, a blue, and a brown here, that's okay. You can still use the green and a blue towards this, but since that needs 4 colors, you probably couldn't because you need both sides for 4-color painting.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna put down. So that was my first action to take that. My second action, we put down.
You took from the pile?
I took from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your second?
Second. And I'll put this down third.
Okay. And that's it.
Yep.
Oh, Bob had.
Bob. Already.
Earn an extra point if you paint a feature with phthalo blue. Oh, the last feature I painted.
Oh, did it have?
I think it had green on it, right? Yeah, all the features had green.
They
Sap
did?
green. Yep. See.
Oh yeah, they did.
So
Okay.
I actually got an extra point from Bob's last chill
thing.
Yeah, his chill feature. So all right, so Bob moves up one, and I'm gonna go ahead and have to get some paints into my hand. I think so. I'll take some sap green, some Van Dyke brown for my second action, and my third I'll take some phthalo blue. Your turn.
All right, for my first action, I'm going to paint.
Roll the dice, maybe?
Oh.
As your first
I know
action?
what I want to paint. I'm so
No,
excited.
there's no painting first. Bob always paints first.
I know.
He's the master here.
Earn 1 extra chill point if you gain a technique card. All right, good to know.
Man, Bob is just ripping through this painting.
Now I'm going to paint these almighty mountains.
Very good. Wow, just before he finished them.
I know. That's why I wanted to get it out. So I'm going to use my any color as yellow.
Yellow. All right, so you're going to get a lot of points here.
Yeah.
So that's
4 points.
Plus 2 for beating Bob.
1, 2.
Plus 2 for being the first to paint that feature. The almighty mountains.
Yes. Correct. Okay.
That up there.
Almighty mountains.
Perfect.
And I still have 2 moves left.
You do.
So I will go ahead and take some cadmium orange and some cadmium yellow. Yeah. Your turn.
All right. I can paint to the palette. So I think we'll go ahead. I'll put down some phthalo blue as my free action there. And I'm going to put down... All right, so I'm going to grab some cadmium. Yellow for my second action. Now see, that would cost me 2 actions to draft, and I can't. I'll put down that as my third action.
Okay. And I see you're doing it in 2 different palettes.
I am.
So that
I have options here. Yeah. Because had I put that with my blue, I have to paint the almighty mountains.
Right. When this card is revealed, all players may draw an art supplies card from the top of the deck.
I like that one.
Not exactly what I wanted. And Bob does move up. So
he does, so he just
has painted
crushed those mountains. Crushed it.
Crushed it. All right. I'm going to pick up some sap green. And I think I'll put down some cadmium yellow. And I'll put down that sap green.
Okay.
2 and 3, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Oh, Bob. Earn 1 extra chill point if you paint a feature with cadmium orange.
Very nice.
Just let your imagination go. You can create all kinds of beautiful effects. Just that easy. I love that. Just that easy. Is it, Bob?
Is it that easy?
Is it,
Bob?
Bob?
Moves up.
Is it?
So Bob has painted the wondrous water.
He has. All right, Bob. I'm going to spend 2 to draft any color. I get 1 more action here. And I will draft sap green for my 3rd.
Okay. Hand.
Free action. That's good.
That is good. Alright, so I'll put down my cadmium orange. And then second action.
Well, that was your freebie.
Oh yeah, first action. I will pick up some brown. Third action. Oh, my second action, pick up the white, right?
Mm-hmm.
More orange. Alright, for my third action, I'm just going to put down this titanium white.
Titanium white.
Your turn. Titanium white.
Oh, free action. Yay. All right, so I'm just going to do, so for my free action, I will play some sap green. And I'll use my any color as titanium white. And I'm going to use my palette knife.
Nice.
Right, so that was free.
Mm-hmm.
That was 1. This is 2 to paint the picture. I still have 1 more action.
Okay.
Right?
Do you want to get your points?
I'm going to get my points now. Yeah, so I'm going to get 4.
4.
And 1 more for being second to paint
Okay.
the mountains. I don't get the Bob bonus because he beat me to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I do get 1 more action though. And this is so difficult. I'll just take the cadmium orange and call it a turn.
Okay.
I'll shuffle these up while you go. Oh, Bobhead.
All right. Earn an extra chill point to paint a feature with Van Dyke Brown.
Yep. He's just
So
creeping
gonna
along,
creep up.
but he's always smiling.
He is.
He's so happy when he's painting. All right, so what are you going to do
Okay.
for your first action?
I have no idea. For my first action. Trying to think what the best option is going to be here. All right, this is risky, but I'm going to wipe these,
So that was your first action, was a wipe.
I think.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
Whoa, okay.
Well, I'm not going to... Actually, yes, I am. No, I was just
I don't know
thinking
what's
about...
happening
I
right
don't know.
now.
I was thinking about 2 different things at the same time.
Okay.
Dangerous. All right,
Thanks.
great.
All
That's what
right.
I was hoping for. So I'm going to pick up this
Okay.
titanium white. Second action, and for my third action, I'm going to paint some happy little trees,
Oh, the fan brush.
right? So
Yes.
that's 3 points. 3.
No bonus here, but
No
2
Bob
more.
bonus, but 2 for being happy little trees.
And
2, 3. And I used my cadmium orange.
You did, so you get another point for that. Wow, you were
I'm like a
almost
pro.
at full chill.
Yep, I'm so chill right now.
That was your third action?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, Bob. Earn 1 extra chill point if you feature with bright red. Oh.
You don't seem very chill right now.
I know, because I'm like, I don't have the colors I need to finish what I need to finish, and Bob is just racing ahead.
You can pick up any color.
That's going to cost 2 actions, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw from here for 1, 2, 3. I'll do this. I'll separate them.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Did I move Bob forward after that?
I don't think so.
I don't
think
know.
you
I
did.
might have or might not have.
I
Either
don't
way,
know.
we're close enough.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, it's all about chill.
It's all about chill. Does it really matter? All right, I'm going to put down some Van Dyke Brown. And I'll pick up this sap green. Great. I guess I'll pick up this yellow. Okay.
That's it?
You're up.
Oh, all right. So
Ah,
Bob completed the painting.
you did.
What do we have here? Players may take an extra action on their turn. So
All right,
we're going to
great.
get extra actions for this next painting. And what are we going to pull out? Oh,
Does
interesting.
that have a cozy cabin on it?
It does, actually.
Keep breaking over there.
Things are just falling down. All right,
Oh,
so
charming cabin.
it's a charming cabin in this picture.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay.
Love it.
So I get an extra action this turn.
Yes, you do.
Whew. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't put blue with brown.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll go 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Nice. That means I get to draw from here, right?
Yep. I get one more action though. I'm sorry. I get an extra action, don't I?
I mean, you said you got an action in the beginning, but I don't know. What did you do?
I thought I drew a card.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I did 1, 2, and then I played a
Yeah.
card for 3. I do get one more because you get 4 actions
Okay.
because
yeah.
of Bob.
Okay, so take another
because he's
action.
chill.
But I'm still taking this dice roll.
You can take the dice roll. It's fine. I'll take this cadmium
All right.
yellow. All right.
Okay, so I can take this, right?
You do. And now you get 4 actions.
4 actions. That's fantastic. Kind of. All right, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. And I will paint the charming cabin.
The charming cabin.
So there's no Bob points for that,
All right, but that's worth
but
3
it's worth 3.
plus
plus
2. Actually, yeah, because we
2
pulled
plus
these
1,
off.
right?
Yeah, so that
but I'm
ends it.
like at maximum chill.
Yeah, so
I'm
you've
like
ended
so
the
chill
game.
right now.
That was quick. 3 paintings.
That was quick.
Yeah, this is a very
That's a
short
very
game.
quick game.
Very quick game. So,
Well, let's go talk about it.
all right, cool.
Okay.
All right. Are you chill?
I am chill. I
I'm
did
not
my
quite as
hair like
chill.
Bob Ross today
You sure did.
to get in the mood.
So, what'd you think?
So this is so funny. 'Cause this is like the sleeper hit, one of the sleeper like hits of Gen Con, I think.
I don't know if it necessarily was
I don't know, it's like a
a
hit.
hit, but we
But-
went there 2 days in a row and it was sold out.
Yeah.
So,
that,
and they had a Bob Ross walking around the convention
They
center,
did. It was incredible.
which was incredible. So,
Yeah.
it was
So-
a hit for us. We'll put it that way.
So we picked it up, and you know, and as you saw, it kind of just plays very quick. It's very simple.
Yeah.
It's easy. But let's get into, you know, let's do this like we normally do. So,
Okay.
let's talk about replayability.
All right, so you saw what the game has to offer, right? It's a simple game, 30 minutes. So any game that's that short, you pretty much have some pretty good replayability off the bat because it's quick. It's not something you're gonna like. All right, it's the same old game. I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours. And
you're not gonna get like tired of it, I guess.
Now there are a ton of art pictures.
Yeah.
Right? They must have taken a good chunk of his collection.
Right.
And just said, here you go, have at it. They're double-sided, so they're different on every card. So if you've got like 50 cards double-sided, you're talking about 100 different paintings, you're not going to get tired of them.
And you're only, I mean, we've played this several times now, and we really only usually get through 2, maybe 3 paintings.
3 at most.
At the most.
So yeah, you're not gonna, you're going to get some life out of this game.
Yeah, for
no
sure.
question. So high replayability.
Okay, how about weight?
Super light.
Super easy.
This is extremely light.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Simple.
All right, theme.
Theme is great. It's Bob Ross.
Does it go without saying?
we bought this game purely because it's Bob, which I'm sure a whole lot of people have, right?
I think that was kind of the shtick.
Right,
so.
But you have to temper your expectations. You know, this isn't a game that's going to be like a deep, heavy board gamers game. I think this is a Target exclusive, so that should give you somewhat of an idea of what you're expecting here. But, you know, with that said, it's Bob Ross. It reeks of Bob Ross, every bit of it.
Yeah.
All of the iconography, the little Bob Ross head, that's all taken straight from the Bob Ross paint and brush collection.
And you can go to Hobby Lobby and find all of these things.
Yeah, if you want to recreate these masterful water oil color paintings of landscapes, you can go buy his entire collection of tools and paints.
Right.
And they all have that little Bob Ross head on them.
Exactly.
So this is, and all the colors he uses
are like his colors.
The only there were some iconic colors missing though.
Yeah.
So like one for example is Alizarin Crimson, and that's one that he always uses, and that it wasn't there was a little disappointing to me, but
expansion. Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. So theme is great.
All right,
awesome
fantastic. What about components?
Components are good. Believe it or not, the card, it's like a linen card stock, so we were just talking about that. They're very solid cards. The pictures are clear, it's clean.
Right.
The little easel's a nice touch.
Yeah.
The palettes are great. They're nice little, thick cardboard.
It could have been translucent.
But the thing
like
is, Bob Ross does use a translucent palette.
Yeah.
But he sands it down before the episode
so that it doesn't glare. I know.
So
and it would have glared on our camera.
It would have. So it's all sticking to Bob Ross. So.
All right. Anyway, how about setup?
Setup is simple in this game.
It's easy.
Minutes.
Okay.
Minutes.
Yeah, as expected.
Yeah.
What about the audience? Who's this for?
This is for anyone.
This is truly for
The
anybody.
box says 8+. I think you could probably go younger than that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a fun game for your family, anyone. So audience-wise, right? We'll jump into so audience-wise is like I think kids and adults. Anybody any fan of Bob Ross for that matter.
Oh, absolutely.
Would love this game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Fun factor? Did you have fun?
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
It really is a lot of fun.
It's actually, I mean, we picked it up just because it's Bob Ross game.
Yeah.
But I think it was a lot more fun than I expected it to be.
Yeah. Again, temper your expectations.
Exactly.
If you expect anything big out of this, you're not going to get it. If you expect something simple.
Right. Simple, light, replayable.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We had fun. And we like heavy games. Like we like the heaviest of games. That's kind of sort of our wheelhouse. Mm-hmm. But every now and again, a simple light game where the theme hits home.
Right.
That carries a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
Yeah,
what I liked about it is that like when we get done with this game, like you kind of like want to play again, especially like in your position. And I've been there. The last game we played.
Yeah.
Where it's like I was almost there. Like I almost had it, and I just want to keep playing.
Yeah, you want to keep painting.
Forget about the chill meter. Like I'm super chill. Let's just keep painting.
Let's keep painting. Yeah, you want to keep going, and that's a good.
And that's
sign.
a hallmark of a good game. So
absolutely.
All right. So all of that said, what do you think about rating?
Okay, so to be fair, I mean we're going to weigh this against all of our other games, right? So, but it's a simple, light, fun game. This certainly from me would get our great rating.
Yes,
it's a great game. It's definitely a great game.
100%.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like brilliant or it's outstanding, but it's fun.
It is.
And it's simple, and it's just one of those things. Like it was inexpensive.
Right.
It was like $20 to $25 at most, and for me, that's my money's worth.
Right.
Honestly, it was an impulse buy. that took 3 days to fill because we had to run to the convention center on the third day.
I know. I never thought we'd be like
which is
day 3 at Gen
ridiculous.
Con, and I'm like running to get a game, and it would be like
It would be Bob Ross's Art of Chill. So
But-
there you have it, Bob Ross Art
Great
of
job.
Chill. Assuming it's coming to Target soon. So, but there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. We'll see you next time.
See ya.